Hello and welcome to part 75. Like usual, check the description for any timestamps. Otherwise, thanks for sticking around for the play-by-play. Fire's still burning. Good to know. We're going to be keeping it very simple today. Bard visit, very nice. We're going to be focusing on the tower. To get through winter, we're going to keep the building to a minimum. On the outside, just the tower. And we're going to keep the digging somewhat to a minimum. We're going to keep it close to the entrance. Entrance and the keep. Let's go down to the basement. We got a two-parter down here. One, got to get the digging assigned for the lowest level. Let's get some doors installed down here as well. Once that's dug out, we can put the beams across to support the floor above, and then we can take the rest of that apart. Just like the outside, we can get some more soil put in. Settlers are exhausted. Let's get that moved over. We can get rid of these after, and we can start putting in this wall. One thing I want to do here as well in the basement, we did say it was a two-parter earlier, we want to get rid of a lot of these armor racks and just replace them. I'm going to replace these with the wardrobes. We'll take this apart in two sides. We don't want to drop too many things on the floor at once. We do need some wood. Let's go chop down some of these trees near the entrance. B is your best friend. That's the hotkey we need. Oh, that one's growing. Let's cancel that one. Alright. Good enough for now. Let's see if that basement's cleared out. Still a fair amount of digging to go. Alright, looks like we're able to put these in. we want to expand this through the middle and then shrink these side pieces. Perfect. Alright. So that side is also put in. We'll take apart this side. Now, let's take a look for above. Yeah, we got to get some more gaming tables put in. We have a large population we need to keep happy. While people work on that, let's go take a look, see what we can add here. It's the wrong level. Alright, good progress in the basement. You know what, this crown's not helping you in the winter. Why are you wearing that outside? Looks like we got a visual glitch here. Let's roll down those layers. Roll back up, see if it reloaded properly. Alright. One problem fixed. Oh. So some of these, well, maybe not a lot, but some are empty, which is good. Good news. Let's start taking this other side apart. Okay. Alright, we'll have a lot of storage space there. Let's take a look at the layer underneath. Can we assign any more digging? We can. Alright, we'll have a lot more storage shortly. We'll put our alcohol down here. Alright. Well, all of that is assigned. So we'll take a look, see what kind of building we can get assigned here. I'm going to get you to finish these pieces, and then we can assign some more. Let's increase that speed back up to 3. Alright, that's good. Let's pause that. Looks like I need to scroll these layers down. Back up. Still got a fair bit to go here. Looks like we can fix that. Alright, let's go take a look at the front. Get a little bit more of the moat assigned. Get dug out here. Alright, we got quite a lot of space here. Let's see if we can just get rid of this completely. Don't have enough firewood yet. Let's go get more trees cut down. Hopefully that's enough for now. Let's let that go. Room created, great hall. Interesting. I suppose it's because those floors aren't properly supported. Guess we could always put more supports down in this floor. Right, more soil. Not a fan of these visual bugs. That's rough. Got holes. Alright, we'll see how that turns out once everything else is built. Alright, did more of the floor fall apart up here? %, okay. There's another beam already there. Alright. One more to be assigned. Excellent. Okay, now that these are built, we can take this apart. We're almost done. Getting close. maybe we'll finish this before the end of winter. Christian, why are you running away? You could have finished a few more of these. Alright. Cold snap. And we're gonna run all the way around to reach that. Yeah, rolling down and rolling up always seems to help. Let's get this corner section put in. Then we'll start assigning this all to be filled in after. Cellars are idle, they can obviously start digging more. Let's get this assigned. It's near the entrance. And wow, let's take a look into the basement. We're missing supports now. I'm gonna have to dig all of this out, and we're gonna have to redo supports. Looks like we're gonna have to put them straight down these sections. We need to brace these pillars. Who's suffering from cold? Are you working outside? A few birthdays there. Looks like recently we had someone join us. Let's take a look at their schedule. Are you on night shift? You are. Okay. Slow this down a bit. You're sleeping right now. You'll probably wake up soon. We'll switch you around. Okay. Since you're on night shift, we're going to have you just remain an archer. Let's go manage you. Range, no shields, cap like everyone else, winter gear, light armor, and meals. You're wearing winter clothes, okay. Jobs. Okay, not going to be making any armor or clothing for us, but definitely taking care of the crops and the animals. Pretty much a farmhand. You know what? We're going to have you take care of the cutting plants first. Animal husbandry after, then you can take care of harvesting. After that, we'll get you to mine. Mine, then construct. Or you know what? Let's do construct first. Construct and then mine. You can craft after that. Wearing a headband. Is that why you're suffering? Or is it because there's a cold snap? Okay, let's see. You can still put in a few more of these. Wooden beams. Can get put in. Let's increase that speed a little. Alright. This last one can be put in. Hopefully once those are all set up, we can get the floors fixed. Can't believe this destroyed so much. Are all these supports properly put in? Looks like they are. I'm trying to see if all these like side supports are put in as well. Looks like they are. So this room should be good. Alright, those are closing. That means soil. Okay, we're able to put that in. Alright, it's all coming together. I'm gonna revisit this game room eventually, see if I can find a better format for these game tables to sit, see if we can fit more in here. Alright. Looks like a lot of our furniture was destroyed. Hopefully that was just dropped down and taken apart and we can find that sitting here. Oh no. Is that just gone? Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Let's add another 20 rugs there. Maybe like 10 wall tapestries. Alright. Now, should I just leave this empty for now? If we are going to be adding the next layer of the hull, let's not put this in. Let's wait on that. Alright, now here. 5 across, right? Okay. That's going. Let's get this put in. Wasn't planning on working on this keep, but might as well now. Get that hull put in. This is sad, but we're actually out of wood. Is that the truth? Let's get that thrown in. Alright. That'll create a nice roof for the next layer of the keep. And then that should enclose the great hall underneath. Let's assign a little bit of work here. And we're missing a lot of wood. Let's go see. Get a few here near the front. Let's go take a look. See if we have a lot of bonus trees that grew by our tree farm. Take advantage of them. Not a lot. Any dead trees here in our apple orchard? Doesn't look like it. Still quite low on wood. Let's go look for a few more trees to add. Let's see, should we add a few more trees? Friendly visit. How nice. Philosophers of the natural order. Alright, come on in. Alright, let's just pause this for a moment. Let's get Foxy over here. Let's go barter. Alright, any troubles? Let's pause that, take a look at the map. Look how far away that is, 22. I don't think I'm going to bother visiting them. Alright, Foxy, let's go and actually barter. See what you got. They got coins, we want coins. And I want your healing kits. You're not bringing anything else that I'm interested in. I will, however, sell my limestone forge to you. You can go sell that somewhere else, right? We got some extra of these we can sell. Sturdy, get rid of those. Flimsy, get rid of that. They can hold a bit of weight. Let's see what we have a lot of that we can get rid of. Usual, linen. Can't carry that much linen though. Let's see if we give them some older animals. Do we want to give them more than one? Yeah. Not going to be able to carry a whole lot. You know what? Let's give them a little bit more. Just clean up some extra weight here. Not a whole lot in value there. But you can see we're overstocked on hay. Let's just get rid of some hay. Alright. Let's go take a look, see what is going on here. You know what? I think it's time we start putting in the next layer above this. See if we can get down there with a ladder. You know what? We don't need that. We can just assign... Let's just do it this way. They'll build it out slowly. Let's roll this down a little, get that fixed. Alright. Assign more digging. Let's get that cleaned up. Winter's almost over. Alright, we made good progress on this keep. Alright, let's increase that speed. Cellars are idle. Do we not have enough digging and building set up? If not, let's take a look. Let's see what else we can assign. Get a few of these put in. Sucks to lose those carpets. My own fault, I guess. Not thinking about it ahead of time. Not bracing this floor ahead of time. It is getting warmer now. It's the last day of winter. Start assigning some more digging out here. A lot of people are idle. Guess we have a lot of digging we can do. You think they would be able to build all of this? We don't have enough wood. Okay. Let's go assign some more trees to get cut down. More trees. Chop, chop. Alright, I think we can start taking this apart. Maybe we'll leave those ones, but we'll take these apart. Let's get a little bit of this put in here as well. That way we can walk across all of this. Settlers are idle. We have plenty of work for you to do. Plenty of work. Alright, do we not have your job set up properly? Cut plants, take care of animals, constructing, mining. Is there not enough mining for you to work on? Alright. Let's get some more of these put in on this side. So we'll put anyone with construction into work. Look at that, first day of spring. We'll have 6 bedrooms ready to go shortly. Just gonna need to furnish them. Now, who is becoming annoyed? No entertainment, no religious activities. We have all this entertainment space here. Religious activities. Do we not have enough slots here? You know what? Definitely need to take this apart. Start planning for getting our temple put in. We can do some measurements. Definitely move this dirt pile around. Let's see. You know what? Dirt pile can just go in pretty much in the center area here. You know what? Maybe just on the side of this. Is that enough spots? That's not enough spots. We're gonna need more. You know what? Just go all the way around the back. That should be plenty. Let's get rid of that. We'll come back in a bit. We'll probably in the next video we'll start taking a look at making that. For now, I do want to get the rest of this assigned. Extortion event. Alright, well, we'll definitely be busy next video. The looters. Looters have come to extort us. Okay. Alright. Fairly simple. Straightforward. How are we doing for wood? We have enough wood. We're getting these put in shortly. Philomena, what are you doing? Are you trapped? Can you construct this? Okay. Someone needs to construct this for her. How long have you been up here? I wonder. Having the worst time. You were one of our former prisoners. Alright. Problem solved. One problem, anyway. Yeah, very unhappy. Slept outside? That doesn't make sense. You were inside. Alright, well I'm glad I caught that. That would have been unfortunate. Alright, we didn't quite finish this tower to the point we wanted to, but we got quite a lot done. What's the pattern? There's 4 of them in there. Okay. that put in. I suppose we have time to take apart these ladders if we need to. Not sure what I'll decide for this. Maybe we'll build a little bit more. Alright, well, like usual, it's time for the recap. Let's get our roofs put up. Let's get the trees brought up. Get this user interface taken down. Alright, it's time for the recap. Unfortunately, while we were taking apart the basement in here, getting this nice next level of storage put in, all these corridors. Unfortunately, I didn't brace these pillars enough, and that caused the floor above to lose stability, and then the floor above that, we unfortunately got some holes. Walls came down, floor came down. I still need to rebuild these. Unfortunately, I lost some machines here. We also lost tables, we lost chairs, we lost some flawless carpets we had. And then we lost the roof, which was here. But I decided not to put that back together and instead just work on the next layer of the keep. So we managed to get most of this put in. We ran into a wood shortage. We didn't have enough wood to put these braces in. It's not done yet. We have the rooms pretty much being set up as well, just the outline. We'll have the roof on that shortly, and we'll be able to furnish them. We'll have 12 new rooms. We also made pretty good progress on the tower here. Last dirt layer. These two levels here need to be put in, and then we'll be able to start furnishing this. We're started taking apart some of the stone here. Start adding in the brick floors. Have that done soon. But unfortunately, we are being interrupted along the outskirts here. Have an extortion happening. They think they can bully us. We're obviously going to tell them no. They're going to try to fight us. We'll see what they bring. But that's something to conclude in next video. Something to look forward to. We did manage to dig out a bit more of the moat here on the northeast side. A little bit on the south. We're almost at the halfway point here. And then on the west side here, we're making some good progress. Hopefully now, in the spring and summer, we'll be able to get all of this done. And decided we'll start preparing our temple. Just going to do some rough kind of looking here to see how much space we have. And then we'll see how big of a temple we want to build. Need to accommodate our close to 50 people now. So we'll see how many stations we can put into that temple. Maybe we'll do multi-level. Probably the best idea. We have to see how that looks though. But once again, I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel. Drop me a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Have a great one.